Welcome back, everyone. A technical glitch in our first segment, but we want to get to LaSalle against Winton Woods tonight. They played that game over at Withrow. Jake Ryle toted the camera. The Lancers against the Warriors in the rematch, and a wild rematch it turned out to be. 8 minutes left in the first half, scoreless. How important is a field goal kicker? We're going to find out. That's Yeri Velasquez, who knocks his first of the night, 3-0. 2 minutes later, Warriors able to force a 3-and-out. Kenny Bayberry, a fake handoff. The quarterback keeper, he's off to the races, 10-0. Now to a play that got LaSalle's coach fired up. Griffin Merritt to Sam Hildebrand, and it would be a touchdown, or would it? This would be called back. One of 3 touchdowns for both teams called back tonight. We pick it up in the second half. Now LaSalle on their first drive. This one is not going to be called back. Quarterback Merritt, nice fake. He's seeing daylight. What a run he makes. That puts the Lancers within striking distance. Now it's 10-7. It was slow and steady for the Winton Woods scoreboard. Tack on another 3. There's another field goal from Velasquez. 13-7. 2 minutes left in the game. A storybook ending, maybe? It's Jake Seibert's 16th birthday tonight. He would be the recipient of this beauty of a pass. Wide open in the end zone. Lancers take the lead 14-13. But hold on to your horses. The Warriors aren't done yet. Less than 30 seconds remaining. Mayberry finds an open receiver in the red zone, and then with 6 seconds on the clock, it's the kicker, Velasquez, to put it away. 16-14 your final. Warriors knock off 3-time state champion LaSalle.
Wow.
Glad we're able to get those back.
Yeah, Winton Woods had a touchdown call back late, and they had to regroup and go ahead and get to the position where they could kick that field goal.
That is. We restart our coverage now in southeastern Indiana, where the East Central Trojans were the last local team standing.
Coach Justin Roden says his team won a game last week it wasn't supposed to win. He says the bandwagon started to get crowded. He wanted to ride it all the way to the semifinals and then to the state finals, and what do you know, they've done that. Let's go right up I-74, where the East Central crowd was fired up. East Central quarterback Alex Maxwell wants to throw, but there's nobody to throw to. So watch Maxwell take off. This is going to cover 40 yards, and at the end of it, East Central is up 17-0. This would turn out to be a very, very big night for the Trojans. Watch now as Maxwell will hand off to Logan Story. And Story is going to weave his way through the Greenwood defense and run it on home. It was 13-0 East Central. Greenwood, as we said, was the Trojans' opponent. They tried to hang in there. Quarterback Seth Gallman keeps it and plows his way through the Trojan defense for Greenwood's first touchdown of the night. They went for 2. They cut the deficit to 5, but between Maxwell and Story, East Central powered its way to a semifinal win, 27-14 the final. East Central going to the Indiana State Championship game again next week.
And that'll be Saturday afternoon in Indy. Back to Kentucky, where the big schools always have the most difficult path. It's one thing to win in Northern Kentucky. The road is very rocky when you have to go to Louisville. Let's go. That was the situation tonight when 11-1 Simon Kenton went down the pike to play against 12-0 Louisville Trinity, state's most dominant team. Didn't take long for the Shamrocks to show off their talent. First possession, the receiver gets hit nicely. He takes it all the way for the Trinity lead. Once they did that, the defense took over. Simon Kenton with the pitch, and he gets bottled up in a hurry. Nowhere to go. Then the Pioneers try to get out of the hole with the pass. Nobody open. Not enough time for the quarterback to throw. Jeremiah Smith adds some points late in the game, and Trinity wins it 49-17 over Simon Kenton.
We had a local showdown deluxe between Wyoming and Clinton-Massie at Lakota West, and when you play Clinton-Massie, you better be prepared with a hard running of Tyler Beam. That run set up this, a Clinton-Massie touchdown by Wester Trampler, and that was the first score of the night. Wyoming tried to jumpstart its offense. Evan Prater, a terrific young quarterback here to Perry McMitchin. But a few plays later after that, Prater tried to force it to Joey Edmonds, and it's picked off Clinton-Massie's Griffin Lockey down to the 20. And that leads to another touchdown by Trampler. 14-0 Clinton-Massie. Now later in this first half, Clinton-Massie back for more. Luke Richardson down the sidelines and leaps into the land of 6. Clinton-Massie wins this Division IV Region Championship, beating Wyoming. 28-7 was the final.
Finally, we finish in Beaver Creek. Middletown Madison against unbeaten West Harrison. The Rough Riders had a severe case of fumbleitis tonight. It was in the second quarter when West Jeffs lost the football. Levi McMonigal made the recovery for Middletown Madison. The Mohawks like to pound the ball. They did it tonight. Mason Whiteman hands off to Cameron Sparta. He takes it to the 10-yard line. Right after that, they give it to Sparta again up the middle. Madison takes the first lead of this game. 7-0. Mohawks get momentum. That was the short run. Next one tested his endurance. Sparta gets it. He goes 80 yards for the touchdown. Wow. Middletown Madison is smelling an upset. And they got it. West Jeffs came back with a field goal, but then Madison answered with a 70-yard kickoff return. The Mohawks have 3 straight playoff wins. They are the Division V regional winners. What a story they are.
Congratulations to them.